as they see with us, he go dey pain them.
See them pain them.
Yeah, he dey see with us, so as they see with us, he go dey pain them.
For a man who claimed ownership of one of the richest and most glamorous states in the Federation of Nigeria, Rivers State. A man whose stock in trade is the display of unnecessary bravado and machismo. A man who threatens opposition with violence, declaring Rivers State a no-go area. A man who called himself the God and be-all of Rivers State. One would have thought that he had at least the support of the majority of the people. But it turned out that he does not even have the minority. Listen to this.
You will recall that after the 2023 election, result that was announced by INEC tells us about 302 votes for the governorship election in Rivers State that made the present governor. About 302,000 votes. And we have 3.5 million registered voters in Rivers State. That means the politicians that have been shouting did not even make up to 10%. Where are the other 90%? And 10% of people are talking. You were only able to give less than 10% to a governor. You were able to give 200 and something, 220 something or 30 something votes to a president. And you're making noise about the president? In Kogi State that has about 200 and something words. Rivers State has about 319 words. Kogi gave more vote to the president, current president, and they're not making noise that they're making in Rivers State. It's important we come to condemn this. Enough is enough. Let's stop this noise in Rivers State. If you had 200 and something thousand votes you gave to a president, and we have 3.5 million registered voters, not population, and you're making noise, have you ever sat down to ask yourself, where are the other 90-something% of the registered voters?
Well, to make matters worse, the Chief Judge of Rivers State has turned down the request of the State House of Assembly to appoint a 7-man board of inquiry to investigate their charges against the state governor, whom they intend to impeach, citing procedural and legal inadequacies. It doesn't end there. Many dissenting voices continues to rise, condemning what they see as a one-man's indecent assault on their lives as the people of Rivers State because of greed and selfishness. And the church has now joined the growing chorus.
To mobilize them out. And secondly, let me announce to us that the 200 and something thousand votes they are priding about also form part of the churches. They are church members who are there. And I want to tell you, we shall not allow this to continue. It's not proper for us to allow this to happen again in Rivers State. We shall come out as a church. Remember, before the 2023 election, PFN declared one Sunday as show your PVC card on a Sunday. We directed our members to go out and register. And every Sunday, all Pentecostal churches in Rivers State and of course in Nigeria, we ask our members to come with your PVC card, otherwise you will not worship. Now we are also mandating them. We are mobilizing them seriously now.
And we know that when the church rises, everything changes. Well, in the face of all this and the silence of Mr. President, who used to be his backbone, one is tempted to ask, is the game of Mr. Nyesom Wike coming to an end? Has he always been a gambler with no direction? Has he always been a toothless bulldog that can only bite? If the impeachment attempt fails, as it is looking like, what would he do? Because it is his strongest weapon against the incumbent governor, who seemingly has done nothing wrong. Where would he go to if he's unable to stop Fubara from running in 2027? How does he proceed, knowing full well that power has shifted base? Where would he get the resources that he's looking for to continue pushing against the governor and the affairs of Rivers State? There are so many questions that requires answers, and one hopes that Nyesom Wike will be in a position to answer those questions. He had burnt many bridges. He has destroyed many relationships. He has destroyed political parties. And now that recent rulings of the court has empowered or has given favor to PDP and the Labour Party, it makes Wike's position weaker going forward. So where would Nyesom Wike end up after 2027? If the Labour Party are to reorganize, which they have already begun to do, if the PDP are to reorganize, which they have already begun to do, how would Nyesom Wike survive the avalanche? It is widely believed that the Labour Party won Rivers State in 2023, but was stolen from them by Nyesom Wike. Would they be able to do that again? Or has the focus shifted completely on Wike Fubara being able to deliver Rivers State to the presidency? Has Mr. President taken a gamble that may backfire? But when you look at it and considering how intelligible Mr. President is politically, you would understand that he, as in Nyesom Wike, has not really been able to deliver the majority, to the president. Because slightly over 200,000 votes does not automatically become a majority. Yes, he may have played his gamble, because as they say, every gambler knows the secret to surviving. He may have given Mr. Tinubu, or rather President Tinubu, Rivers State then, when he was in charge. Would he have been able to do it again outside of Rivers State? So those are the things that I'm sure, or we are sure, Mr. President has considered, and knowing that the effectiveness of a power of incumbency. Hence, the buck now stops with Wike Fubara to ensure or to fight for his political survival, and in the process deliver Rivers State to Mr. President, which he has already promised to do. We shall continue to watch and continue to monitor what's going on in Rivers State. But it is better that we all stand together to condemn bad governance, to condemn the looting of the resources of the people in the service of one man and his cohorts. Please, let us know what you think. Where will Nyesom Wike end up? Where do you think he will go to from here? PDP is not welcoming. Labour Party obviously can never be mentioned. The ruling party, he's already made loads and loads and loads of enemies within the ruling hierarchy. So where would Nyesom Wike end up? Is he going to end up as a loyal grassroots party member of the ruling party in Rivers State? Shall that happen, he will fall under the leadership of Wike Fubara. Or is he going to start his own political organization, political party? He's already said he had a coalition of a PDP and the ruling party. And he called it some kind of rainbow coalition that will fight for Mr. President. Is that where he's going? Is he going to become the leader of a political association, not a political party? Let us hear from you. Please subscribe, like and share as we continue to fight against impunities and bad politics. God bless you.